Take a seat, take a breath. Got a feed that decides life and death. Every chart is a mountain, a meme, a decree. Is this genius or mass lunacy? So, swap mentality, where a frog with sunglasses screams we're early endlessly. Oh, see, bulls and bears and fantasy, every post's a prophecy. It's not the name. If you want to read what passes for a master plan, simply click and flick your thumb across this broken land. Want to know which way the winds of crypto might just be? Oh, scroll me. One says up, only friends. Next says this is how it ends. Someone's calling the top, someone's buying the dip, someone's typing a thread as their last relationship slips. Scroll with me through the fear and ecstasy, where a chart in crayon gets 1,000 hearts for free. You'll see every hot take, every plea. I was right in 23. Trust the line, ignore the spreadsheet. If you want to gauge if hope or panic's in command, if they're building castles or just castles in the sand, want to test if we're all early or just fantasy? Slow with me. Is it signal? Is it noise? Are we traders? Are we toys? Every candle, every coin is a cult you can join. Go with me, let the chaos be our key. Read the mood like it's a map to some great mystery. You'll see faith and doubt in harmony. I'm all into, I'm set free.
In one day, in one same tweet.
If you want to know if folks are brave or out of time, if they're quietly convicted or have simply lost their minds, then my friend, you found the perfect place to start this stream. So scroll with me.
It's always such G-Scroll, BT dubs, but it's always such a climactic ending at the end of that song. It's like, and scroll with me. And I'm like, what do I say after that? What do I say? What do I do? What do I do? How do I follow up my own shit? But G-Scroll to all who celebrate. My name is Dude Lifts. It is Tuesday, July 21st, the 21st of July. And we're here. And that's the vibe. Yes, it is Tuesday, July 21st. We're going to scroll the Twitter timeline. We're going to separate the true from the false, the wheat from the chaff. We're going to understand what the heliante is going on here. And let's go ahead and jump right into it. You've got David on Chain X talking about Robinhood. He says, the better Robinhood chain does, the more likely that Vlad will highlight it in the next earnings call. And when they do, billions of dollars from Wall Street and retail will suddenly have interest in crypto again. Robinhood might actually save crypto. Dude, I caught myself reading this tweet just as we were getting the song fired up. I was like, I need to shake off the bear market rust, because I saw that and I immediately was like, we'll see. And I'm normally an optimist. I'm just like, I've been trying to be a little more balanced because I can get easily excited. It's my vibe. And Kuya says G-Scroll to you, Kuya, and be like Kuya. Say G-Scroll in the comments. Make friends in the comments. You know the rules. I don't make them. So yeah, and so I'm like, maybe it does. I just have been so conscious recently of like pretty much every time crypto or the CT has been consensus on everything, it's only temporarily correct, which maybe is good enough. There's so much stuff people are giving people shit about rotating coins on Robinhood, and I'm like, yeah, where have you been? Like, welcome to the trenches, my boy. And then you've got last cycle's KOL saying like, we've got to bid the main runner. We've got to pump tendies to the moon. And I'm like, trying to run back Pepe, but can you? And honestly, and here's why I should take the spot that I've always taken, the role of the optimist, because it's how I naturally think. Every time I try to bring that negativity in, it's false. I hope they do run it back. I hope Tendies does pump to $1 billion, because that would be good. And I can hit my head in the pillow at the end of the night, feeling good about being optimistic about that, you know. So there we go. Alas, we've come full circle. Let's begin. Let's give a little refresh. We had 35 tweets built up. We understand. Okay, I don't know what the hell is going on here, but let's look. I don't need to make the rugs. I can just sell the wool. Chances are the wool rug in your home probably has wool sourced by my mom. She is the real legend in the wool industry. Rugs I make for fun. Dude, who is this guy? Marcello Muratori? If you know, you know. Dude, this guy's Marcello Muratori. If you know, you know. Andiamo. Okay. Let's see. Live with Cleansers, digging into evolution of collectibles and storytelling. Join the herd. Yes. We love a good Solana gaming podcast. What if we watched this and reacted in real time? We just watched their podcast and just talk shit the whole time. Let's keep going. 9 to 5 guys, and they realize they should have been learning to make money online this whole time. Yes. Absolutely. I saw a really great tweet. Let's give a little. So a really great tweet. I don't know if the original tweet was someone from the WAP team, but it was someone on the WAP team commenting on it. And they're basically talking about the new entrepreneur is more or less an opportunist, right? They'll like hit the meta. They'll go hard. They'll make, 7 figures on the meta and they'll move on. As opposed to the old meta, or maybe the old entrepreneur relatively, was, building the one thing for 10 years or whatever it may be, committing their life to it, whatever that thing is. I thought that was really interesting. And so, yeah, and then I saw another thing from WAP. I think WAP is a really interesting signal on like what's to come. There were like 15,000 LLCs were started on WAP today because WAP rolled out the ability to start LLCs. The show not brought to you by WAP, TBH. Linkoid in the chat saying, hey, G-Scroll to you, good sir. But yeah, so like that is interesting. It's like, I think that we're speed running the e-com playbook, the drop shipping playbook, but now it's with companies. Now it's with categories, right? And so I think you're going to see a lot more of that. Things start to pop up. There's going to be, everybody's doing it. And it'll feel like everybody's doing it. Now, what gets interesting is I wonder if we end up in a place like, I'm just thinking out loud here, because think about when you go to Amazon, and I heard a comedian do a bit about this. And it was so funny. Like at some point, the like Chinese manufacturers that like, people source products for Amazon from, they stopped like masking the fact, or they stopped like worrying about the brand. And so the brand is like, just like ZZZZZ. Like, and so this comedian was like, oh, Amazon, I'm so glad you carry my favorite brand, ZZZZZ. Like, and I think, and I wonder if that's where like apps or like, e-com services or internet services will end up. It's like, nobody cares, where it's always just, what is the end result, right? Maybe like brand equity in like, I don't know, very interesting stuff. Like, like I think about, and obviously I'm a little bit biased, I think about like Doodles. It's like Doodles was born kind of like pre-AI. So like has enough brand equity pre-AI. So it's like, it's almost like that's like, to me, like the sweet spot in some way. Like a lot of these brands that start post AI, like Strawberry AI, making your business. Like nobody gives a fuck about Strawberry AI or Blueberry AI. And so maybe things like Corgi, maybe that's part of their genius. Like they're like, sure, insurance becomes a commodity, whatever, nobody gives a shit. They can do it on their phone. They don't care who it's coming from. So we're going to do 100 cafes. And that's what they'll know Corgi for. I know Corgi. I know they do insurance. Why do I know that? Because they built 100 fucking cafes. Okay, we got Linkoid with a comment here. Let's read this here. Oh yeah, have you seen the idea of AI making execution a lot cheaper? So there's an idea of speed running businesses for trends, then moving on to the next one instead of scaling huge companies. 10 bets quickly versus, yes, that's what I was just talking about, is some of the WAP staff. was talking about that exact thing. Is so, yeah, and it's like it's a natural progression of like Y Combinator, all this stuff. It's like the whole thing of like Y Combinator and these startup mentalities, whatever, is like build for what the customer wants. Almost like trust your intuition ever so slightly to point you in the right direction, but then it's like build for the customer, build for the customer, build for the customer. So now you're just like leapfrogging that. It's like, what is the market demand? Build for that immediately. Immediately solve that problem, capitalize on it, double down, triple down, quadruple down, run $1 billion in like Facebook meta ads or whatever, and then move on. Yeah, move on to the next thing, or do 5 of those things at once. So yeah, very interesting, very interesting. Linkoid, yeah, all good. Sometimes this is a stream. You tune in when you tune in, and it's all good. We G scroll. We G scroll and we don't judge. We G scroll and we don't judge. Dude, shout out to Digitoys. Looks like they sold out their first sticker pack. What up? Congrats. Congrats. All right, let's keep going. Joe the coworker. You don't need a bigger audience as much as you need a clearer reason for people to remember you. Most creators are forgettable not because they're bad, but because you couldn't finish the sentence. They're the one who blanks about them. Be memorable. He's the one who scrolls. He that scrolls. Dude, if I was fucking Scrollamemnon, you know, this is my Troy. This is my Troy. The timeline is my Helen of Troy. I'm Scrollamemnon. I will sit on this beach for 10 years, waiting for the perfect tweet, and then I'll fucking slip into the front gates. That's what they used to call me in high school, Scrollamemnon. So, you heard it here first. Ooh, look at this. Wow, dude. I was about to say this. I was like, is this Napa? And then I was like, is this Tuscany? I don't know. All right. Ansem says, can't recall another crypto consumer app to have such breakout success with 3 million users so quickly, especially at the intersection of crypto and AI. Dude, what is this Venice AI vague post, bro? I thought we were beyond vague posting now. Let's just bull post. What are we doing? Vague posting is the last cycle. Let's just bull post. That was a bull post whistle. That wasn't a vague post whistle. We continue on. Brian, I lost so much money. I've got no idea what you're talking about. Oh my God. Dude, people are really mad at Brian Armstrong for changing his PFP because it was a meme. That was also a meme coin. And they're convinced he knew it was a meme coin. And they're convinced that he knew that it would pump the market cap. I mean, Brian Armstrong's in the trenches more than most CEOs, more than most founders, but I don't know, dude. He's running Coinbase. He's trying to get the Clarity Act passed and running Coinbase. Has some like longevity startup. That's a thing. I don't know. Is he a billionaire? I don't know. I think he has $100 million house in Bel Air. I doubt that he's scanning new pairs. You know, I don't think he's scanning new pairs. I don't think he knows. I don't think he has a responsibility. I thought his response tweet was honestly pretty spot on. I don't think most CEOs would even have addressed it that clearly. He was just like, yep, I'm going to post memes and like, do not take it. If you take it as financial advice, you are doing it against my wishes. So, and I don't know. Okay. Okay. The problem is that the coin went down. Nobody looks at Elon Musk. Elon Musk is a catalyst for coins. Nobody's mad at him when he posts another meme. What's the difference? Nobody's mad at him when he posts another meme. Vlad has the benefit of the gambler's premium. He hasn't fucked up yet, so he's a catalyst, and nobody's mad. You know, I think the problem is when prices go down. When prices go down, people start investigating. They start looking, whatever. Like, oh, what is it? Ansem Coin, he controls what, 80% of the supply? You know how many holders probably understand that is the case? Or what that even means? And like, that's part of his plan. He wants like airdrop over time. But I would venture to guess that 95% of the holders of Ansem have no idea what that means. They just know number go up technology. That's it. That's it. And so people get all in a twist about like, what we're responsible for. Dude, cut it out. And I'm not saying Bold is really funny. He's obviously making social commentary. He's just sparking it. I'm not talking shit on Bold. But I'm like, yeah, he's just not responsible for that at all. Like, yeah, bottom line. Everyone is way too twisted about that. Let's keep going. Ooh, speaking of Jesse, one thing Robinhood Chain has done right is to have tokenized equities in an EVM environment. We've been behind this on Base, and I'm frustrated that's the case, but we're close to fixing it with at Coinbase. And when we do, we'll have one-to-one back to equities versus Robinhood's. Oh, what did it say? Versus Robinhood's derivatives. Ah, he fucking called him out. That should scale much better from a trust, capital efficiency, institutional acceptedness. The largest capital market in the world, plus incredible financial program. All right, and we've got a response from Robinhood. Let's check it out. A point of clarification on this. Robinhood stock tokens that were launched this month are tokenized debt securities backed one-to-one by the corresponding equity, not derivatives. Not derivatives. Oh, we're going to get real in the sauce here, aren't we? In the coming times, we're going to get real in the sauce. All right. Wait, Opus 5. Wait, what's the point of Opus 5? Oh, I guess it's probably like more efficient. Does that mean there's going to be like a Fable 2 at some point? Very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, dude, Linkoid in the chat. Linkoid on the screen. Boom. Maybe your first time. Happens to Kuya relatively often. Let's see. Current version playthrough taking shape. A lot of work still to do. Yeah, I saw that little Cool Cats TCG going on here. Dude, honestly, Cooltopia and all the mini games, it's pretty sick. I think people should be paying attention more to what Linkoid and team is building. I think it's really cool. I think it's representative of what you can get done in this day and age. I think that you're probably, hopefully, going to see more stuff like this from more quote unquote NFT projects because they can build at speed and scale. So very cool. Very cool. Let's see here. Sergito says, nothing beats a 7 a.m. FaceTime call from Adam to chat about his latest Grail Meebits acquisition. Very honored to see him continue the love for the memes. Dude, look at that robot. Look at that what? Oh my God. Oh my Shayla. The subducts have migrated. What is this? What is this? Is this like enforced royalties or something? They airdropped it? That's interesting. Interesting. Cash says, I don't want to connect. Please stop cold DMing me saying it'd be great to connect. Either ask for something, offer something, or go away. Respectfully. Yeah. Yep. The GMDM, it's not the move. It's not the move. To ride the bull, you have to embrace the fire. Pudgy penguins. What the fuck is this? That's so funny. All right. Federal judge approves Anthropic's $1.5 billion copyright settlement. Whoa. The largest known payout in U.S. copyright history. Damn. Okay, what does NFT Boy have to say? All capital allocators who are unconvinced of the ownership model now will have to capitulate in at much higher valuations when this new financial primitive becomes the main option for top-tier teams. I would go so far as this can be a defining trade for funds. Dude, I'm going to be straight up. I don't even know what that means. NFT Boy is on his angel investor VC arc. So let's go. Let's go, dude. Let's actually give a little refresh. Do we get a few minutes on the clock? Let's get some freshy tweets. The moment that changed the world. This is one of them. Best quote of all time. What is this? Oh, Disneyland opened 71 years ago today. That's sick. Things I'd love to see. Shiv says, repetition rewires the brain multiple times. My brain is rewired. Clouded says, fixing your life is a never-ending job, especially if you're a cryptocurrency investor. Yes. Yes. It's true. We got Drew from Web3 here says, my favorite thing from this video, the best part of being a creator is having ideas and bringing them to life. Yeah, this is really cool. Drew did an intro to his most recent video, but he used some like AI to do a crazy intro. Dude, Kuya says clouded spotted. Dude, Clouded followed me on Instagram from his Clouded Instagram, which has no posts. And I was like, there he is. I've actually spotted Clouded a few times. We have seen each other on the cryptocurrency conference circuit quite a few times. The first time I ran into him was in Dubai. We were at Farouk's Myriad Markets party at the Palm or whatever, Oasis Sky Pool or whatever. And I'm just standing there, and this guy taps me on the shoulder, and he's like, "Dude lifts," and I was like, "What?" He's like, "It's me, Clouded," and I was like, "Shut the fuck up!" Oh my gosh! So now we see each other fairly often, and it's awesome. It's so great. What a great guy! What a great guy! We got Boot here says, "I'm banishing myself to a tropical island to lock in for the next few weeks after absolutely mid-curving the gen wealth that has been present on the timeline lately. I need to calibrate my focus to monk-like levels of autism to win back the luck that has brought me this far." Dude, I felt that with my whole spirit about the Robinhood thing. I was like, dude, I should have fucking, dude, I was sidelined, bro. I was sidelined. You know, I've just been sidelined. I could come up with a million reasons, but I've been sidelined. Psst, come here. Just want to tell you something. NFTs will have their moment again from the king himself, from the king FXCO. Incredible technology. Digitoy second pull. Apparently there's two stickers in each pack. Dang. Whoa, what is this? Introducing boost mode, the new standard launch mechanism for every new pump coin. Over $100 million in dead liquidity is lost every year when tokens migrate. Now we're re-injecting future liquidity into every bonded coin. What in God's name does that mean? What is re-injecting future liquidity? Okay, historically, every token sacrificed 20% of liquidity upon migration, something we call dead liquidity, meaning even when trader sells their holdings, some liquidity is stuck in the LP forever. Boost mode utilizes dead liquidity by re-injecting capital for SOL pairs, 2,500 USD, over a 5-minute period post-migration. Oh, that's cool. Dude, sick. All right, Pump, I see you. I see you. There's an app on Robinhood that is insanely undervalued, and the second it catches the slight bit of traction, it'll be sent to hundreds of millions. Is it Robinhood? Is that the app? It's the Robinhood app. JK. It's the world, brother. Dude, this looks like it was something built by Ingi Erlingsson. If you know, you know. The amount of things his team has shipped in a matter of days, it's insane. Matter of time, then I'll build my position. Dude, this is froth meme coded. I'm just kidding. Who is it? Tell me. We need the alpha. All right. But alas, let's get one tweet, one final salvo on this Tuesday. Don't hurt the chain maxi soul. We're back in the no time for X season. That's true. That's true. You can tell how well somebody's doing crypto and their ability to cook based on their X activity. LARPs are on X. Highly skilled individuals that cook are not simple. Dude, you've seen some people go dark. It's real. It's real. Yeah, Linkoid says I got to start vague posting. Yeah, we all got to start vague posting more. Just, eye emojis, none, no ticker on the chart. We all got to start vague post. It's vague posting season. So let us cook. Let us vague post our way to Valhalla. But alas, it is 8:59. That means this is 1 minute from 9 a.m. I got that 9 a.m. meeting, so you know the vibes. On this Tuesday, July 24th, we'll be back Wednesday, July 22nd. And until next time, I'll see you in the timeline. Oh no, I did a thing.